Mahalo for tuning into Island Focus and joining me in meeting Captain Barry Choy of NOAA. Appreciate you being with us. And thank you for taking the time in your busy day.
Thank you for coming out today on this Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we have a little bit of time to meet you and find out a little bit more about NOAA. Can you explain what you do here?
Yeah, I'm the NOAA liaison to Indo-Pacific Command. So NOAA has a lot of intersections and is one of the interagency partners. We work with Department of Defense and the other interagencies. So I'm the NOAA representative at Pacific Command.
Now, when you graduated from Kamehameha schools, did you ever think that you would have such a long career around the world with an organization?
No, I didn't. I guess I was just lucky, to roll into something like this.
And so what is your job now? And I know that you've been in for 33 years. And what other roles have you had?
Well, I started, NOAA has a civilian component, which is the majority of the NOAA employees, and then we have a commissioned corps of officers. And the officer corps typically operates the vessels and the aircraft for NOAA with other assignments in between those operational assignments. So I've had, 30 years of that.
And in what sort of locations have you found yourself?
I found myself in Alaska, in Florida, in Maryland, Minnesota for 5 years, and now back here in Hawaii, which is great.
So if you would explain a little bit more about this building, it's pretty fabulous.
We have 15 offices all around the island, and we consolidated it all here on Ford Island. These two buildings, which are connected by this center section, which is brand new, are World War II era hangars. And so they were here during the attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941.
It's a pretty snazzy building. You have some new ideas that you're vetting here as well.
Sure, as a science-based service organization and an environmental organization, this building is extremely environmentally planned out. It's a LEED Gold building, so it's energy efficient. And we have some unique systems. The cooling system is quite unique. And our lighting is very unique as well. Well,
I noticed that there's a lot of indirect lighting. Is that what you would call it?
Yes, we have a number of skylights and a lot of windows. And those skylights typically are really good at lighting right below the skylight. And to bring a little bit more out of it, we had these luminaires installed, and they spread the light out a little bit. And so that also reduces our energy costs.
You have a unique cooling system here as well.
Yes, we do. It's a saltwater cooling system. There's a well out back that goes on about 1,500 feet. It pumps cold seawater to the roof where it cools the air. And then that cold air sinks and the hot air rises, and that is our air conditioning system. Now, another unique aspect of that is that cooling system, the air in Hawaii is very moist, and so water condenses on those cold pipes. We collect that fresh water and we flush all of the toilets in the building with that fresh water.
Fabulous, so unique. If you had one message for the audience about the role that NOAA plays in the world, what might that be?
Well, NOAA is your premier environmental organization within the government, I would say, but I might be biased. We're trying to understand what goes on the planet with the oceans, with the atmosphere, our climate, all those types of things, and how that all works together. And if you can understand that properly, you can make skillful predictions on what could happen in the future.
Well, with all the conversation and dialogue and concern about climate change, NOAA has a very significant role to play in future decisions.
Yeah, even more so this day as we face some of the impacts that are already occurring and maybe to get an increase in severity. We have a large role around the world in making sure we have the very best information for our decision makers.
Well, thank you for taking the time to inform us a little bit more about NOAA.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, too, for being with us as we've been chatting with Captain Barry Choy of NOAA.